Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Golden Bachelorette. I believe Joan Vassos has been moving to Wichita under Bachelor Nation's nose. She chose Chalk Chapel over NYC. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos has been doing her best to meet Chalk Chapel's needs surrounding where they live, leading me to believe she may have been moving to Wichita for him under Bachelor Nation's nose. Throughout Joan's relationship with Chalk, which began on the Golden Bachelorette Season 1, it's been clear that the couple hasn't been clear on what's coming next. Joan built a deep connection with Chalk that surpassed the others she formed on the show. But when they got engaged and began talking about their future plans, things got a bit more murky for the new couple. As Joan and Chalk's relationship has continued, the couple have had a difficult time deciding where to plant their roots. At the beginning of their public relationship, Joan and Chalk shared that they were going to make some big moves. With Joan originally from Maryland and Chalk originally from Kansas, they both had pros and cons to living in their spaces, but they wanted to find someone that was mutually their place. Deciding on NYC, Joan and Chalk began searching for real estate. But things have slowed down, which has led me to believe Joan's move to Kansas for Chalk. Although Joan initially wanted to make the move to New York City after her time as the Golden Bachelorette, things have been moving slowly as she and Chalk have searched for places to live. While Joan's home in Maryland is local to her kids and grandkids, she's been spending a lot of time in Kansas to be around Chalk. Despite Chalk's kids living in different places, he's stayed closer to Wichita for his business, which is a huge part of his life. While Joan's interested in NYC long-term, she's been making Kansas a part of her life for her fiancé. As time has passed since he and Joan announced that they wanted to find a place to live in NYC, Chalk's been much more set in his ways, primarily around his living situation. Chalk's seeming refusal to leave Wichita, which seems spurred on by his business, seems to have put a stop to the New York City real estate search for Joan. Despite the fact that Joan and Chalk have been doing their best to find a place to be together, their journeys to the end goal haven't been the same. Though Chalk has made a few appearances in NYC throughout the last several months, Joan has been doing the majority of the heavy lifting for the couple's real estate search. As Joan has been more invested in the move, many have wondered if Chalk is simply uninterested in the idea of moving to NYC. I have the feeling Chalk was hopeful that if he stalled out long enough, Joan would bend to his idea of sticking around Wichita. As Joan has moved through her time postseason with Chalk, it appears she's been doing what she can to keep him happy. By that token, it seems that Joan has begun moving toward Wichita as her central hub in order to be with Chalk. The couple has been in Kansas more than anywhere else, leaving me feeling like they've abandoned the idea of moving to NYC. With Joan in Kansas all the time, it's possible the Golden Bachelorette star has moved to Wichita without announcing it, making a major change right under our noses. For weeks, Bachelor Nation has been buzzing about Joan Vassos' final decision on the Golden Bachelorette . While the world debated whether she'd choose the sophisticated Mark Anderson or the romantic Chalk Chapel, no one saw the real twist coming. Joan may have been quietly making plans to move to Wichita under everyone's noses, and if that's true, then we have our answer. She picked Chalk over the glitz of New York City, leaving behind Mark and the high-paced metropolitan lifestyle for a down-to-earth, love-filled future in Kansas. At first, the idea seems impossible. Joan, a woman who exudes elegance and grace, choosing small-town life over the excitement of the Big Apple? But if you've been paying close attention, the signs have been there all along. Bachelor Nation might have been blindsided, but the clues were hiding in plain sight. ####, the subtle shift in Joan's social media. Joan's Instagram has been a treasure trove of clues. Eagle-eyed fans have noticed a decrease in posts showcasing her love for big city adventures. Gone are the glamorous snapshots of nights out, Broadway shows, and rooftop views. Instead, Joan has been sharing more cozy, intimate moments, pictures of nature, family gatherings, and even posts about finding peace in a quieter lifestyle. If that wasn't enough, she recently followed a handful of Wichita-based accounts, including local boutiques, restaurants, and, most interestingly, real estate pages. The real estate whisperings. Speaking of real estate, sources claim Joan has been eyeing properties in Wichita. A local real estate agent, who wished to remain anonymous, hinted that a well-known TV personality had inquired about homes in the area. While no official records confirm that Joan has made a purchase, the speculation alone is enough to fuel the fire. What's even more intriguing? One of the properties linked to these rumors is near Chalk's home. If Joan was simply considering Wichita as a peaceful retreat, why would she be looking so close to her golden Bachelorette finalist? Unless, of course, she's planning a future with him. Chalk's cryptic comments. Chalk Chapel himself hasn't exactly done a stellar job of keeping things under wraps. In a recent interview, when asked about his current relationship status, he coyly responded, "Let's just say I'm excited for what's ahead." While he didn't name Joan specifically, his grin said it all. Then there was his latest Instagram post, a serene sunset over Wichita's rolling fields, captioned, "Home is where the heart is." If that's not a romantic signal to Joan, then what is? Mark Anderson's silence speaks volumes. Meanwhile, Mark Anderson, Joan's other major contender, has gone radio silent. Typically a smooth talker and an open book when it comes to social media, Mark has been unusually quiet since the finale wrapped filming. No teasing comments, no cryptic hints, just silence. And we all know that in Bachelor Nation, silence is often the loudest answer of all. If Mark had won Joan's heart, wouldn't he be celebrating? Wouldn't there be subtle nods, if not outright declarations of love? Instead, he's been noticeably absent from public conversations about Joan's future, making it all the more likely that Chalk is the man who stole her heart in the end. The allure of Wichita. So why Wichita? The easy answer is love, but there's more to it than that. Joan has often spoken about wanting a life filled with meaning, peace, and genuine connection. New York might have its charm, but it also comes with stress, crowds, and a fast-paced energy that doesn't always align with long-term romance. Wichita, on the other hand, offers something different: a warm, welcoming community, a slower pace, and the kind of love story that lasts. Joan may have initially been drawn to the bright lights of the city, but when it came down to choosing a life partner, she may have realized that what she truly wanted wasn't luxury. It was love, stability, and a man like Chalk who could offer her both. Bachelor Nation's reaction. As rumors swirl, fans are divided. Some are thrilled at the idea of Joan choosing true love over glamour, while others are heartbroken that her romance with Mark may have fizzled out. If this is true, I'm so happy for her. Chalk was always the right choice, one fan wrote on Twitter. Another commented, "But Mark was such a catch. I can't believe she gave up NYC for Kansas." Regardless of where you stand, one thing is clear: Joan's love story didn't end in a predictable fairy tale. Instead, she may have chosen something even better: a future built on real connection, away from the noise and expectations of the world.